You want to know what we're doing?
Yeah, you're line drilling off a great big block of aluminium for some reason.
Because I'm mad.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad.
It's going to take a long time to do that, but anyway, go on.
It doesn't take that long, really.
So why are you drilling?
You can actually do this while drinking tea.
Oh, that's all right then. That's okay. Well, I can do that then. So I guess the idea is you're going to drill down this now and separate this piece from that piece.
Yeah. We're going to reverse it and then go in from the other side. It may just leave a fraction here and there.
Yeah.
But once it's clean.
So you're actually splitting this in two pieces.
Yeah. It's broke through apart from just two little bits at the end.
Yeah.
Which with a small
hacksaw you can.
Hacksaw.
Okay.
At the end.
So why are you then doing that? What's this going to be used for?
That's I think it's about just over 90mm, 92mm it'll work out at.
Yeah.
It's ideal for a Honda block.
A Honda block, another block.
Yeah. Because if
a Honda twin block, I should say. CB 77.
If someone sees my barrel, they'll say, "Can you make one of them?" And I'll go, "Yeah." And then they'll go,
"How much?" Yeah. Right. So it might end up being a Honda block then. And what about this piece here?
Because it's come off a long slab.
Yeah.
I know the grain runs through it that way.
That way, yeah.
So I know this material. As I say, when you're making things, it's always nice to get the main strength with the grain.
So is this going to be used for your new rocker arms?
Well, hopefully we can. Yeah, we've got some there, but I think it's not going to be enough.
Right. Okay.
I'd rather start off with a piece and then keep removing it.
Yeah, and then
I don't want to start off with the minimum and think, crap, only if I'd have left a few more mil on that bit there, or...
So just to go back then, in one of the previous vlogs, we saw you was going to start to make new rocker arms for your Honda CB 72 stroke 77, and this is going to be used as a source material. Yeah. This piece here.
Only because I know the grade. This is actually aerospace.
Yeah.
It's technical. It's L168.
L168.
L168, and when I found out what L168 was, it's H15. But the only difference is this has been X-rayed.
Right, to make sure it's got no flaws in it.
They actually X-ray it to make sure there's no flaws in it.
Okay.
Because it's going out to the aerospace.
Alright,
so,
it's good stuff.
Yeah. It's good, it's very good stuff. It's punishing this,
Yeah, drills. Okay, so we'll leave you. Okay, so we'll leave you. Yeah, so once you've done that last one, you'll spin it round and then drill it the other way.
To cut through that way.
Yeah, it's expensive and
water jetting. The maximum I could find was 4-inch, and then you pay someone 40-50 quid to water jet it if you could do it.
Yeah.
And then you've got to drive there, possibly out of town.
Yeah.
So for the few hours it's going to take me to do this, it's the cheapest.
Yeah, a few hours, a few cups of tea, and then you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll leave you to do that while I go and drink some more tea, and we'll come back when it's all been done. Okay, Jeff, I see you're keeping busy, and one thing that people may not know about you is that you seem to like to go and buy old, worn-out pieces of junk and try and get them working again. And so you just bought this here, which is some old ancient motor.
I bought a tank and the motor just happened to be on it.
And what year was the tank made?
1947.
Okay, and why did you buy the tank?
For an upright compressor.
Right, so it's a compressor tank.
Yeah.
Right.
I need a bigger compressor.
Yeah.
I know I could buy one.
Yeah. And it weighs about half a ton.
But I do things the hard way.
Yeah, it weighs about half a ton, I think, that bloody thing up there. I think it's made from recycled warships or something. But yeah, that looks like it's not seen any maintenance for quite a long time.
Yeah.
So have you worked out what's wrong with it?
It was full of crap.
Yeah.
A bit like me.
Yeah.
And I think there's a wire here, it's just gone through.
Oh, right, it's one
so I think it may have just been rubbing the cable. Yeah. What I'm going to do is just clean it, put it together.
And see what happens.
If it works,
it does, yeah.
It's a bonus, because you're talking at least £100 for a motor like this, so it'll either come in handy for a spare for something.
Yeah.
Lathe or something.
Okay. And you also bought another compressor vessel, if you like, a while ago. That you went a long way to pick up.
Sell it a pump?
No, well, the pump I should say, because it was made locally.
In Burton Wood?
In Burton Wood, and God knows how old that is, but...
hard to say, it's down there on the floor.
It's down there on the floor, okay, and yeah, you went and got that just to rescue it from the scrap.
No, well, the guy was selling it, and as soon as I saw it made in Warrington, Burton Wood Engineering Company, I thought it's a little bit of history.
That's long gone, long gone.
Well, the thing is, if it gets thrown in the scrap, everything's gone.
Yeah.
It's sad, really, but...
And where's your little nameplate you had? You said you've got a little nameplate.
There? Oh, that. Yeah, that.
Just put it there so we can see it.
That.
Yeah.
It's off a tank. The only reason why I got it is because it's the same. It's my birth date on it.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, don't let the internet see that. You might get scammed or something. Okay, so that's going to go on there, is it? A bit of history.
To be honest, the tank has got information on it, but what I can do is technically, I just thought I'll put it on because it won't be sold to anyone.
No. Just a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun.
I mean, one day someone's going to walk in here and
say, who the hell?
I'll be dead, so it won't matter.
You won't care. We're gone waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week then, what have you been up to? I see.
We've been drilling blocks of metal.
Okay, let's go have a look.
Is it so?
Yeah. I can always cut it. Don't worry. We can always.
I didn't know.
Doesn't matter.
We've done one already. That's that L168.
Okay, let me just refocus and then we can. Okay, so on your, in fact, it used to be a my old mini miller. You're line drilling out this big chunk of aluminium.
There's one we did earlier.
Yeah, just push it away a bit because then we can be in focus.
Right.
So you've actually drilled holes in it, both sides.
Yeah, gone through each side. It's a little bit of a hacksaw just at each end.
Yeah.
But
the point of doing it is that you're going to use that now to make.
Then I can make the rocker arms.
Rocker arms for the Honda.
And I know the grain
the 77
goes the right way.
Yeah, as we mentioned last time.
Yeah.
So that was done, but now you can do it again. You got another one to do.
Well, the piece that's coming off the other chunk is ideal for a barrel.
Yeah.
You're talking at least 150 quid for a piece.
Oh yeah.
To stockist.
So where's this come from then?
This was on eBay and I paid 55 quid for the block.
All right, it's all right, isn't it?
So
can't argue with that.
It is, well, from my point of view, it's worth it.
Yeah.
There'll be people sat in a pub somewhere going,
wondering what you're doing.
Why on earth would you do that?
Well, it's okay. It's okay. And actually, we can also then do a little bit of a review because I've been asked by one of our
superchargers.
One of our few viewers has asked the question.
Conrods.
No, I want to do a quick kind of a walk around your various projects and what state they're in because they seem to stop and start randomly, and which is true. So we'll start off with Honda.
Like me.
Yeah, we'll start off by swinging over here. Look.
Well, that's still sat there.
Yeah, there's the Honda we've seen. That's still waiting for some more work. As I say, you're going to make some new rocker arms from that billet, so that's waiting to go. The
I've got
spare spike way over there. You've got the Conrods, which again are waiting for some more work, which we saw in the last vlog.
The trouble is, I've got to do work and then try and do these things in between. And it's very difficult.
Yeah, of course.
Because you have to keep stopping and starting.
And then the biggest thing of all, of course, the big white elephant in the room here. Let me just refocus again. Well, I shouldn't really call it a white elephant because it's fantastic. This is the Nitro bike, which hasn't really moved for quite a while. Hasn't had that much progress for quite a while because there's no time, there's no money to do stuff that you want to do. So, what's next? If you had the money, what would you be doing next?
Well, I want to finish. I want to get this. I've got the front wheel.
Yeah.
I just want to build the front end, get the front end set up on here.
And now it did have a front end on it, but you've changed it. You've sold that front end.
It was sold. Yeah, I've got a ZX12 front end upside down.
Yeah. So
I made some new yokes which are just bolted loosely on there.
Yes.
So what I've got to do is rejiggle. Actually, before I wanted to change it because it was at 45 degrees the headstock, and it was too much. So I want to reset it to about 42, 43.
Yeah. My drag bike is 42, so
is it?
I think
42, 43.
I think 45 is a bit too much, really.
45, it tends to.
And then about a year ago, we were looking at, or you were looking at, finishing off your exhaust pipes, which have just been sitting there ever since. So you've done the headers here, the little stubby.
Oh, the tubing's just sat there at the minute. We've got 1 7/8 inch, 2 inch, but the thing is, that we've got some small bends. We need about a 20-degree bend.
Yeah. What size are you going to go for?
These are made. We could go to 1 3/4.
Yeah. Right. Same as
and we've got plenty of 1 3/4.
Yeah, but not the bend you need.
But the trouble is, if you can buy the pieces now with the bends, but then they're like 25, 30 quid a piece.
Right,
so before you know it, there's hundreds of pounds.
Well, 120 quid. Which you haven't got 120 quid.
But then if I have to have 2 wells here, you're paying the same amount.
Yes. Yeah.
There's no cheap way around it.
Okay. And then
unless you have a friend who
obviously next to my big mug of tea there, you've got your next mini project, which is making the billet cases for the Honda Supercharger, which we saw last time. And I explained also last time that you've not finished this middle case because you've left this little ledge here to allow you to clamp it down.
So I can hold it down while I bore the cases out, yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense as an airplane goes over. And then the last, well, in fact, just two more projects to talk about. Next one is the Kawasaki Unitrack project, which is over here. Over there, looks. Let's go and look at that next. Okay, so I've just refocused, and here's the Monoshock Unitrack project that we've seen about, what, I don't know, about a month ago. And just, as always, it's got to slow down a wee bit. But there's some small window that might mean something's going to happen, and that is that you've got down or found that old Kawasaki Z650.
Seat unit, been cut,
but
yeah.
Hey ho.
But
and
if we make a subframe,
yeah,
we can mount that
on
it, and then someone will have to make a seat base, probably an aluminium seat base, and get it covered to there.
Yeah. Now you did want to fit a Z butt, which is like a one-piece longer, either Z9 or Z6.
Well,
under 10 quid.
Under
20 quid with
one of them would be ideal.
But you don't have 120 quid, so if you can use that, we use that. And then you can actually make the rear.
I can finish the subframe, so I can get it, you know, in the middle of Italy.
And then there's one more project, and I'm sort of hesitant to show it, but we must go and see it because it is what's happening, and that's outside. Okay, so out here in the sunshine and the rain is the spares bike frame that you finished welding up a while ago. Pops back in, I don't know when it was, March, April. And since then it's been out here, because there's no room for it inside, slowly going rusty. It's getting a natural patina.
It's getting a natural...
is that deliberate, or is that just because it's raining? And you don't...
Well, I mean, it's just, it takes all this, you know, where that was that tube there with gas welding, and you just get scale on it.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to rub off, so if you let the natural elements do it, then just sort of
cleans up the welds,
wire brush it and that. It's surprising. Most people think rust, but it's probably the best key you'll have for paint.
Yeah.
Only a very mild. It's the best key.
You want to try and get this painted before the weather turns this winter.
Yeah.
Just give it a quick coat of black, whatever.
It'll all get rubbed down, and then.
But again, just saying that, it can take you hours and hours and hours to rub this down, get it all prepped, get it primed, undercoated, and painted. And you need good weather for that because you can do it outside. So it'll just take time, and time is difficult to find. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's happening with that one. However, the engine is slowly coming together because you have been working on the con rods. So at least something's happening there. But if you're wondering what happened to the frame, that's where it is, slowly going brown.
Outside, and it's
chained up. Not that anybody's going to nick it, but anyway. So, I don't think...
Scrote can't
come in and steal it away.
Steal it, yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, so that's what's happening. There's a sort of 3 or 4 projects that Jeff's got on at the moment. All kind of stop, start because of lack of time and more often lack of money. But we'll get there in the end.
It's just, like you say, too many things, so...
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
Okay, so on that note, we'll leave it because I've got a mug of tea there going cold, which I need to drink. So thanks for watching and cheers.